walking into a strong headwind with sand blasting into your face and having to actually bend forward so that you don't get thrown back. There are some days where I honestly have felt like just screaming. So knowing that you're in this environment, in this place, and the only way to get out of it is to keep walking for weeks, when it's so difficult, is a big pressure. I haven't screamed yet. I might have to before the end though. Some weeks we've been walking along and there is nothing in the landscape. There isn't a shrub, there are only stones, it's dead flat. You just keep going and keep going and keep going, and that emptiness empties your mind. Days go past and I don't know what I've thought about. I'm just engaged in living and engaged in being and engaged in seeing and smelling and hearing. Brahim said to me, he said, Zahra, this is a real adventure. But, you know, if Brahim says it's a real adventure, it's a real adventure. I never ever think about quitting, partly because I'm actually really enjoying it. I've just spoken about all the difficulties, but there are so many joys on this expedition. The first one is walking with the men, with Adi, Lahu and Brahim. I learn from them every single day. I learn new words in Tashlahit. I learn new words in Hassaniya. We have so much fun together. So I never ever feel like quitting, but I do accept the difficulty of the journey. And I think that's the big lesson, is to try and learn acceptance and patience. Neither of those things come very naturally to my character, but I find it's good that I'm learning that now, just seeing what comes in the next hour or the next day or even the next week. I don't know how that day's going to turn out. I don't know how that week's going to turn out. And there's always something. There's always a present from God, a present from the universe. I've seen 2 desert foxes, 2 fennecs, seen 2 owls. We found hyena tracks. So there's always things to look at and to discover. And there is the sheer adventure of it. You know, I do have a feeling of pride in us, in our team, in us. And it is something extraordinary. And we are learning about where we are. And I hope I'll be able to communicate that to other people and to be of some use to help people understand where we are. And also to bring across that message. I'm in the wildest place where there are the fewest people. This is one of the least densely populated places on Earth. And yet the only way I can survive is with human help.
Quelque chose qui était fabuleux que j'ai vu ce matin,
Oui.
Il y avait des étoiles dans le ciel au sud.
Ah oui.
Et on voyait la croix du sud.
Ah,
et la croix du sud, c'est une étoile qui est comme un losange, comme ça, un peu plus en hauteur, et qu'on voit normalement dans l'hémisphère sud, dans la partie sud. Et là, on l'approche, on le voit, on ne le voit pas. Les grands voyageurs du désert ont beaucoup voyagé l'été, parce qu'ils étaient obligés, et voyageaient la nuit. Oui. Et la nuit, ils avaient besoin des étoiles pour s'orienter. Et là, l'étoile du sud, eh bien, c'est la boussole à l'envers. Donc tu sais où est le nord quand tu as vu cette étoile. C'est extraordinaire.
C'est toujours...
Plein sud, plein sud.
Plein sud.
Plein sud.
C'est quand je vois ça,
tu sais que c'est le sud.
Ça, c'est le sud.
Je suis très heureux que la caravane ait rejoint la baie de Dakhla aujourd'hui, après 2 mois de marche. Je suis plus qu'heureux, je suis même très fier de l'équipe, des garçons, de Brahim, de leurs, de Addi. Je trouve une équipe en pleine forme, comme s'ils étaient partis il y a 8 jours. Et le fruit de plus de 30 années de traversée dans le désert est là aujourd'hui, avec une satisfaction d'Alice et une satisfaction de l'équipe. Je suis ravi aujourd'hui.
The important thing is sometimes in your life to do something really quite difficult, to take on a challenge that actually does challenge you and that you can prove yourself in, because by proving yourself to yourself, you know what your flaws are and your weak things are, but you realize that you do also have power, that you have power to change things, that you have power to change yourself, that you have power to react with people in a different way, that you have power to continue learning. By pushing yourself, you do get that feeling of being a human being alive in our lives rather than just living our lives. And for me, that feeling of being really alive, really here, really in it, is the best feeling in the world.